And this is my young wife, Bernadette Hartman. Take it from here, babe.
Well, I am currently employed by Huntsville Hospital System. I've worked at Medical Center for about 20 years, and I started out in labor and delivery, and I'm now administrative supervisor there. Our children are both grown and married and out of the house, and we have a...
You have the same children which he described,
Right.
Very good.
We have a 2-bedroom condominium now, low maintenance. I mean, it's wonderful. It's just like honeymooning all over again. So it's great.
Bernadette, for the data bank, your date of birth is what?
5/22/48.
Okay. Bernadette is also from the class of 1966. I don't know if you mentioned that or not.
1966, that's right. Many,
And as
many
lovely
years
as
ago.
ever.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Now, you're going to be introducing your friend.
Nancy.
Okay?
All right. My name is Lincoln. Are we on?
We're on.
Nancy Milburn. And she married Kalish. And she is from our class of 65.
Okay, Nancy. You're on.
I live in Atlanta. We've been in Atlanta for about 25 years. We got 2 children. Both are college graduates. My son is in Concord, New Hampshire. My daughter is in St. Paul, Minnesota. And we're enjoying life together. I work as an industrial chemical salesperson for Hercules. I've been doing that for a couple of years.
And Nancy is very interesting too, were she not interesting in many other ways, but in that she was a non-salesperson for many years.
Right. I've worked for Hercules about 22 years and worked in the office in sales analysis, worked on the computer a lot, and then made the transition into chemical sales about 2 years ago. I cover about 6 or 7 states, and I travel about 3 weeks out of the month. And I love it. It's a lot of fun.
And Nancy has been here, you were here at the last reunion, and you were at the 15th and 25th.
Right, I've come back to quite a number of the reunions.
Videos always give it away.
But my, all of my family that's here has moved out of Huntsville, so I don't have an opportunity to come back. So it's always good to see the city and see a lot of old friends.
And for the data bank, your date of birth is what?
12/21/47. I'm the baby of the class.
And if I remember correctly, no you're not, and I'll tell you an interesting story in a minute. Judy is very near your birthday, within a week of your birthday.
Okay, we're 2 babies, One of the nice things about coming back to a reunion is seeing some of our old friends, and one of the people I was really glad to see this time was Randy.
All right. With an introduction like that, you ought to go first.
What can I say? I just tell them, name, what you live, what you do.
Well, one of the few times I'm kind of caught without words, but I would like to say that I think this gathering here demonstrates to us here how close the class of 65 is. And a lot of good long-time acquaintances have been made and are still being kept, and I think that's what's great about our class.
Now, that is a commercial from the class of 65. Now, Randy, tell us a bit about yourself.
Well,
I feel the earth.
Tell me about your children, Randy.
Well, I'm still here in Huntsville. I've been here since '60, and that was short.
Your turn's coming.
And I've got 3 children. One of them's in Auburn, my old alma mater, and one of them is in high school, sophomore, and one of them's starting Calhoun here.
Now, Randy, is it true that your child couldn't get in Alabama, and that's why he went to Auburn?
Well, actually, he was scouted by Auburn so much that he just could not take. He couldn't resist it, and he was even offered 14 scholarships down there at Auburn, but he chose to turn them down to give somebody else a chance.
Now, Randy, tell me, how are your parents doing?
They're doing fine. They are still living here in Huntsville. I see them about once a week, and every once in a while we'll talk about our old times at Lee, and they ask me about some of the folks that they knew, and unfortunately I don't see them as quite as often as I'd like to.
Randy's dad was, of course, meat manager at Winn-Dixie for many years. Some of the best dark steaks I've ever had in my life.
Aged beef.
Aged beef, I remember T-bone was $1 a pound. Oh, it was wonderful. Good old Mr. Sherrill. And his mother is the best. Absolutely. Okay, Randy, for the date of birth. Your date of birth is what?
4/18/47.
Okay, now Randy, you need to find someone who has not been interviewed, and please come introduce him.
I'll do that.
What a wonderful picture.